Tita in China, Day 6. We have a lot of things to do today. Yung pinaka-importante is, bibili tayo ng ilaw para sa mini studio kasi gagawa tayo ng challenge this Saturday. Tapos mag-grocery tayo and gagawa tayo ng isang masarap na chicken dish for dinner. I'm in the mall. Ang ganda, wala masyadong tao. So yan yung next ko. They were nice enough to put it in a box for me. And of course, kakain na muna. This is what I ordered, the pork with kangkong here in MyThai. Nagkaroon ako ng incident kanina sa MyThai that kind of inspired me to talk about one of the most important things that I learned in China and I'm now applying pretty much everywhere else. And that is the concept of saving face. Now, when I say saving face, hindi ibig sabihin na magpapaganda tayo or anything, but it's more like bigyan natin siya ng kahihiyan, bigyan yung ibang tao ng kahihiyan. And this is coming from kanina sa MyThai when I gave my card doon sa waitress. And sabi niya, hindi daw sila tumatanggap ng debit card. I completely understand what she meant. Like, hindi tumatanggap ng mga EPS, ganun. Because I also have a card that's EPS and I know it's generally less accepted than yung merong MasterCard logo or EMV chip. So, sinasabi niya talaga na hindi daw tinatanggap yon kasi wala silang EPS, etc. etc. But sinasabi ko sa kanya, itry lang niya kasi nga, nagamit ko na yun sa MyThai before. After mga 5 minutes na parang nagne-negotiate kami, sinasabi ko lang sa kanya over and over again na itry lang niya, and sinasabi lang rin niya over and over again. Sinabi ko, finally, itry mo lang once, and then kung hindi humana, magwi-withdraw ako. So, padabog niyang kinuha yung card ko at padabog niyang pinrocess rin yung card ko. And ako naman, willing naman akong pumunta. Pero if I don't have to do it, bakit pa, diba? Kung lumabas yung receipt, tapos successful naman yung payment, wala na akong sinabi, pinirmahan ko na lang siya. Pero, siya naman yung nagsabi ng, oh, tingnan nyo ma'am, yung nakalagay dito, debit MasterCard, hindi credit MasterCard. So, debit card talaga to, ma'am, debit card talaga to. Doon pumasok sa isip ko na, 3 years ago, I would have really taken her on. I would have really gone on to a full-on argument with her. Pero, after learning a lot of things in China, na-realize ko na napahiya na kasi siya dahil na-process nga yung payment. So, ano pa yung point na idiin ko pa sa kanya na mali siya at tama ako? At the end of the day, you can say na nanalo na rin ako kasi hindi ko na kailangan pumunta ng ATM para mag-withdraw. And, napatunayan ko talaga na gumagana nga talaga yung card ko sa system nila. I felt na there's no need for me to really get into an argument with her, which I would have done 3 years ago. That's because I've learned the concept of saving face in China, which is really a show of respect, whether for people who are older or younger than you, greater or lesser than you. It's about letting some of the win go to that other person para hindi naman sila masyadong napahiya. At the end of the day, hindi siya nakakawala ng pagkatao, hindi siya nakakalesa ng pagkatao. Pero nainis pa rin ako kasi padabog niyang niligpit yung mga baso tsaka yung plato. Magdala kaya ako ng ilaw na hinahawakan ko lang na ganyan, no? Nakakapanginit pa ni bago. So, masaya na ako sa ilaw ko. Hindi siya professional. It's a very simple setup. But, kitang-kita niya na ako. Ngayon naman, pupunta na ako dun sa main reason kung ba't ako umuwi ng Pilipinas. And that is to talk to some suppliers and resellers. And, unfortunately, hindi ko siya mapapakita. But, I'll check up with you later. When I say pala na mag-meeting ako sa suppliers and sa resellers ko, I mean yung sinusupplyan ko at nagre-resell din sa iba. Maraming mga students and mga foreign workers in China also do it as a sideline kasi nga, talagang everything is made in China. So, kung makakahanap ka ng mga tao na bibili sa'yo, especially in bulk, pwede ng pang sideline. Meeting done, time to do the groceries. I'm lucky na yung mga sinusupplyan ko, they're really very nice and they're also small entrepreneurs. So they have so much more leeway and they're much more flexible with their needs and with the way they do business. may pailaw si Mayora. Hi guys! Nasa bahay na ulit tayo and I'm actually going to show you two recipes for chicken. Yung isa is lemon roasted chicken. It's the simplest recipe that I know for chicken. Then yung second part naman is yung afritada, which is like a revamped version ng afritada na tinuro sa akin ng mom ko years and years ago. We don't really need to put a lot of extra salt anymore. However, kung gusto natin maganda yung pag-brown ng chicken, yung skin ng chicken, kailangan i-dry natin yung skin with a paper towel. Also, pag nag-handle kayo ng chicken, make sure na after nyo siya hawakan, hugasan nyo yung kamay nyo. Ngayon naman, we have a lemon. One single lemon for one chicken. Cut yung ends ng lemon. Yung original recipe na nakita ko dito in Food Network, they just poked holes into the lemon, pero feeling ko mas masarap siya tsaka mas labas yung lemon flavor niya kung bubuksan yung lemon. So, I just cut it into 4. Ganyan. Tapos, ilalagay natin siya sa loob ng chicken. Next, we're going to put just a little bit of salt because it helps make the skin crisp. And I like using sea salt. Hindi yung iodized salt because somehow meron siyang parang bitter metallic taste. And also freshly ground black pepper. If there's one thing you can do to improve your cooking, it's to use freshly ground black pepper at hindi yung already ground pepper na. Ibang-iba talaga yung lasa ng pre-ground pepper tsaka dun sa freshly cracked black pepper. And konti lang yung additional investment. I like a lot of pepper. So, ito yung rotisserie rod ko. It came with the oven. Lagay lang natin siya ngayon sa loob. Nakasentro na siya. Ilalagay natin yung butcher's twine. Okay. Yan lang yung kailangan natin gawin and ilalagay natin siya sa oven. Pero bago nyo gawin yan, hugasan nyo yung kamay ninyo. Ayaw magkasalmonella, diba? Yung oven naka-preheat ng 230 Celsius or 410 Fahrenheit. Tapos, nakalagay yung rotisserie function. Ito yung itsura ng rotisserie function ko. Be very careful when you're loading it up, guys, ha? Hindi biro to. Mainit to talaga. Ayan, as you can see, umiikot na siya. Close natin and iwan natin yan for about 45 to 50 minutes. I forgot to take out the chicken from the freezer for the second dish, so I took it out just now and while it's defrosting, mag-workout na muna ako. I was just starting my workout when I heard this really loud crack and nung lumabas ako, look at this! Ayusin ko muna to, guys. Maybe I should get a housekeeper. Ngayon talaga mag-workout na tayo. There you go, guys. That's our roasted chicken. Hi, guys! Wala akong ulo ngayon, so kamay-kamay na lang. I'm going to walk you through paano ko gawin yung aking mother's chicken afritada. So, ito yung chicken. This is actually a whole chicken that I cut up into quarters. You can also make this smaller, pero since ako lang naman yung kakain, so I prefer na ganito na lang siya. You will also need 1 small onion, 3 cloves of garlic, and 2 small pieces of bell pepper. Some potatoes, as many as you want. Some carrots, also as many as you want. These potatoes are very small. You can have them if you want, but I will leave the small ones whole, and the big ones, like the bigger ones, like this one, we will have. And then we're going to crush some garlic. I don't really like chopping the garlic, especially in a stew, so you're just gonna crush it. My mom is a really great cook, and she has a really good palate. She taught me this when I was only about 9 years old. Meron kaming maliit na karinderya dati, and when I say maliit, talagang maliit siya. And I used to help her out. So, to cut on the cost, on the overhead cost, hindi na siya nag-hire ng helper o ng employee. Tinuro na lang niya sa akin para ako na lang. Siyempre, kasi child labor, back in the day, is okay. Cut the carrots into large chunks on the diagonal. I would wake up as early as like 4 a.m. on a school day pa to, ha? 4 a.m. Tapos, ako na yung magsiset up ng plato, ng mga kung ano-ano. Tapos, siya naman, magsistart na siya magluto. Pagkatapos ko mag-set up, tutulungan ko naman siya magluto. Ito yung pinakaunang recipe na ginawa ko completely on my own. And I'll never forget that. Cut the bell peppers into squares. Like this. This is actually like a riff on her recipe kasi I'm adding a few more things that she used to not put. Ang principles ko in cooking is draw from what you know, but make something new. Charot. Di ko to alam kung paano i-edit kasi I'm actually stopping and then starting along the way. So, baka Care Bears na lang sa continuity. Sorry, Mascom teachers. Cut the onion into slices. And yan lang ang preparation natin na kailangan sa veggies. Yung ibang ingredients na kailangan natin is 250 grams ng tomato sauce, olives, salt and pepper, and paprika. You can use smoked paprika, hot paprika, but I'm just using the Spanish paprika. My mom just used to use yung paprika sa market. So you put that on your chicken and then you massage that into your chicken. I find that if you chop or prepare the veggies and the meat before you start cooking, that it saves up a lot of time and it makes the cooking more efficient. The first thing we need to do is to heat up some olive oil in a heavy bottom pot. Di kailangan branded yung heavy bottom pot, pero kailangan mabigat siya para mamaya pag sinisimmer na natin yung food, hindi mag-burn yung ilalim. Hindi natin iba-brown yung garlic and onion. We're just gonna sweat it. And yes, gumagamit ako ng tongs. If I were in China, I'd probably be using chopsticks kasi para siyang kamay. If I were not watching my diet, I would actually sear the chicken first para brown siya, but that will actually take so much more oil. And in the interest of my diet, di ko gagawin yan. Pero pwede nyo gawin yun if you like. Ayan, kung medyo light colored na yung onions tsaka yung garlic. Ilalagay na natin yung chicken. My paprika. This is on medium heat. Ilalagay natin yung water. So, just almost to cover the chicken. Tapos, ilalagay natin yung tomato sauce. And yes, kailangan ng Filipino style or else magwawala yung nanay ko. Hey! Ito guys, I'm doing the simplest version of it. Meaning, kung ano yung tinuro sa akin way back when. But sometimes, I do get a bit more adventurous and add herbs and spices like rosemary or thyme. That's one favorite. Or smoked paprika. Give these a good rinse. Ay, one thing pala, we need to put bay leaves. So, naglagay na ako ng bay leaves. Season it with just a bit of salt lang muna kasi we can add it later. And pepper. Hindi ko may papakita sa inyo kasi I need both hands for this. Put it on the lowest possible flame that you can. Then cover it up. Check on it after 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you need to check and see kung kamusta na siya. And it is looking good. But hindi pa luto yung mga veggies. So, let's leave it for another 30 minutes. Ayan! I just added the green bell peppers and in about 3 minutes, this is ready. I forgot i-add pala natin yung black olives. Tapos, just give it a stir kasi luto naman na ito. And that is it. That's it for day 6, guys. Thanks for watching and take care. Narayang siguro. Nagpalit ako ng lip color. Pero ako pa rin to.